Has anyone ever hurt or disappointed you? More than likely, many people have disappointed you. We live in a fallen world. What would you expect? Many folks continue to carry the burden and wrestle with the effects of what others did to them. And in worst cases, these hurt souls have withdrawn and isolated from others while living in suspicion, cynicism, and anxiety. Did you know that God has a better answer for these disappointed souls who struggle this way? How should we respond to God's call to be people of faith, not fear, even when we know there will be future relational disappointments that will come into our lives? Hello everyone, Rick Thomas here. I've titled this video, Why We Must Trust Each Other. You see, God wired us to default to truth, to default to trust and faith and belief. It is a forward-moving direction as we trust others, as we trust God. We are people of faith. We are people of truth and trust. It's our natural, God-given predisposition. We are people who naturally trust others, and that is a good thing. Thus, believing in each other has to be our starting point if we want to live according to God's creative work when He made us. Image bearers are people of trust, ready to submit and to follow others. Adam was like this. He trusted God. He was willing to submit to Him. Trusting and submitting are conditions of humanity, and this did not change after the fall in Genesis 3:6. But it did create a problem for us, as you can intuit, because we live in a post-Genesis 3:6 world. Everyone is not honest. Everyone does not have your best interest at heart. Thus, it is easy for someone to deceive us, to take advantage of us, and to harm us. And so the question then becomes, should we continue to default to truth, default to trust by trusting others? Or should we assume the cynic's life, living a life of suspicion and paranoia and always realizing that there's something negative, the other foot, the other shoe is about to fall? Well, the obvious answer is that we should be believers. We should default to trust. For example, we believe the mail carrier will send our mail where we addressed it. We trust the bank to take care of our funds. We expect our neighbors not to break into our homes. We anticipate that the cooks at the restaurant to prepare the food the right way. We trust the babysitter will not harm our children. We assume the preacher is not living hypocritically. We default to trust in all of these situations. And there are a zillion opportunities for us to default to trust each day, each week, each year. The healthy soul will do this because they have anchored their hope, their trust, their confidence, their security in the very nature and redemptive work of God. It kind of sounds like what Paul said in Romans 8:31. If God is for me, who can be against me? Paul was a forward-moving man of faith. Now, defaulting to trust does beg the question, what if someone takes advantage of me? What about being overly vulnerable? What about someone hurting me? Well, these questions do recognize that we do live in a post-Genesis 3:6 world. Someone will inevitably harm us, disappoint us, not have our best interest in view. But the more vital question is not, will someone disappoint us? But do I want to live the life of a cynic, untrusting, suspicious, and a paranoid person? You see, we have two ways that we can live our lives. We can live as people of faith and hope and trust and confidence and security because God is for us. Or we can live as people of suspicion and cynicism and paranoid self-protection. The first option will grow our faith and it will grow our trust in God while anchoring and fortifying us against disappointing people. The second option will cause us to spiral into isolation and secrecy and debilitating fear. Some people have experienced hurt to such a degree that they say, "I will never trust again." It's the teenager who is reeling from the breakup from her boyfriend. She has coveted and she has made a covenant to shut down love forever. It's the new divorcee who shudders his heart, fortifying his soul so nobody brings that kind of pain to his door again. It's the damaged church member who submitted to that leader who took advantage of them. I wish I could bring a message to you that said, you would never hurt again. Nobody will ever take advantage of you. But we know better, and I know that you know better. In this world, we will have trouble. We know this. Jesus told us that. But he also said that he had overcome the world, and so can we too. You see, the solution is not to continue to fortify and protect ourselves from being hurt because I am a fearful cynic. Instead, we must choose to continue committing ourselves to him who judges justly, and he will take care of our souls. You will spiral into more profound darkness and hopeless relational conflict if you choose self-protective cynicism and suspicion. But if you choose to situate your soul in the character of God, learning more about him while living for his fame, you will find a strength that will equip you to withstand those fiery trials when they come. It's overcoming, persevering grace that permits you to default to trust. And when the rare disappointment does come, God will meet you with the perfect grace you need. And so will I be a trusting individual, always defaulting to trust? Or am I going to live in that suspicious cynicism that will isolate me and continue to perpetuate relational conflict in my life? I trust you'll choose trust, trusting in God first and foremost, and then experiencing the persevering grace that he provides to live as people of faith as you engage the world in confidence, knowing that greater is in you, God who is in you, than that which is in the world.